the boils. I fucked the entire thing.
Well, we started the fucking project. We've got a bunch of people just kind of chilling out.
Hooker. Hey, fuck you, you're cool.
You're a hoe.
Just kidding, I love you.
But anyway, we're just throwing shit together and still trying to figure out how the hell we're going to get all the old gas out of the tank. We tried to siphon. Too many fumes. I don't know if it's the varnish or whatever, but bad idea. So we're going to probably buy a pump or some shit.
I can still feel it in my mouth.
Where we're at is we got a belt on. Oh, I can't see the belt from there. There we go. Got the belt on the alternator. Next up will be the power steering AC belt. And then we're going to fill that gaping hole in its sole with a radiator. So yeah, we'll be back. And here we are completing this night. You notice he's putting wheels on, which means we're just about done.
It go from.
Well, soon. Wheels on. Who knows if they're any good or how long they'll last, because they're in questionable shape. But we got the radiator in. We're going to throw some coolant in it. We've got some new belts on. And got the throttle cable just about all buttoned up. Really. So tomorrow we're going to go find a pump that we can use to siphon gas out the back. You see a hose hanging out there. Borrowed one from a coworker, a siphon or whatever, and it just did not want to work for gas. Or it's just been sitting so long the rubber's fucked. I don't know. But we're going to go find shit tomorrow, and we're also going to find out if the transmission is leaking. It's just more little shit at this point. It's all fucking just figure it out.
Where's the tire orange?
Anyway, we'll be back on tomorrow or something. Here we are, the next day.
Bob's or Vagana?
Yeah, so here's where we're at.
These bitches.
Brand new. Got some new wiper blades. What else do we got? I can't remember what we covered. We put some clips in here.
Just
So
barely.
yeah, so that's nice and good. I can't remember if we covered it last night, but we filled up the radiator. I know it will empty out a little once the system fully cycles. That's why we haven't dropped it yet, because we'll still have to burp the cooling system. So it's like, let's keep it elevated, do it shit. Also, with all our failed attempts at dealing with the old gas, went to Lowe's.
And got another failed attempt.
Got a potential failed attempt. We'll find out. We haven't tested yet. What we're hoping is that it will work, or we might be able to kind of use it on this hose. I'm hoping. So that's where we're at. Because really, all we've got to do now is still pull out all the old gas, get the hood on, put a cap on, but we're not putting the cap on right now. You can place it there. We're just not tightening it.
I did tighten it already just to see.
Oh, yeah. No. So, yeah.
It worked.
We're going to start cleaning up some of this shit, get things kind of finalized, and go from there. Hooray!
We have extras.
Isn't that normal for most cars?
Probably.
here we are. We got the fuel pump or the fuel tank drained. I don't know how close I look to the camera. We got it drained, finally. I think we have the fuel pump back in correctly. I really don't want to take it back out, but if that's what we're going to have to do, we'll find out. We're now going to throw some gas in with some fuel system cleaner and get the fucker started, get the cooling system burped. That's the reason the car is still jacked up right now, is that way it keeps the the radiator pretty high up so all the air can escape. So that's what you're gonna see us do over the time lapse. Put gas in, yada yada yada. He's beat. But as you saw, the car moves. It did not overheat.
In other words, we fucking did it!
The things we learned that we'll probably just do off camera unless it turns out to be useful information is the clutch. You have to press all the way down. The minute you start lifting it, it starts moving and the transmission is harder to get into gear, which leads me to believe it's not fully engaging. So we'll address that. It's got some weird heat related issues. AC works, but like I turned on the heater from one vent to the other, a little warmer, a little colder. Not sure why. And when we first turned on the heater, it appeared to, like, I felt heat, so we still probably got to burp the system a little more. But we already spent way too long today than we wanted to. So, but all seems good. If anything else is useful, we'll do some more videos on this car, but otherwise, this one's done. I'm guessing about $1,500 to buy the car, then buy an engine, then buy odds and ends. Might be more like $1,200, I think, but I'm not sure. All this shit adds up. My oldest son there, he had it. You know, we bought him a Ford Probe and ended up replacing like all of the brakes and all that shit. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully it was semi-useful. This one maybe not so much, I don't know. But anyway, have fun. Bye-bye.
This is...